Alright, welcome back to A Right Nice Pint. It's James here with another review. This time we're doing something a little bit different. I've literally just finished doing the how to pour Stella Artois video. So we're going to do something that I don't think any other channel have done. And I'm going to compete Stella Artois versus the Heineken on the blade. And we're going to see what's the best one. What's the better one? What tastes better? You know, they're two of the most popular beers in the entire world. So let's do it. We've got Heineken on the blade system, which is a Heineken owned system. AB InBev, who own Stella Artois, own the Phillips Perfect Draft. So I know it's not proper practice, but I'm going to top up the Stella Artois from the last video. And I'm going to pour a fresh, smaller glass of Heineken as well. I'm just literally, all I want to do is do a taste test on it. The temperatures, that kind of thing. Okay? So here we go. Right, what are we going to do? We'll do the Heineken first. So, like we do in all the videos, we rinse the glass, bring it down to temperature. It's a hot, really hot day today, and we're going to skim it then when it gets to the top. Now, this keg of Heineken I have is a bit dodgy, so it's actually, for some reason, the beers are coming out a bit. I'm not sure why. The beers are coming out with the heads are a little bit bigger on them, and I don't know why that is. But it's not a million miles off, so we always aim for the shoulder or the star when we do this, so it's not the perfect pour, but it's not a million miles off. Now, let's top up the Stella Artois, which is a pint glass, but it's okay. So, this should... yeah. It's giving us a bit of life, again, on the Stella. Because of the design of the glass, it really... when the beer goes in, it just... It's great for giving it its head and carbonation because of the shape of the glass. So... right. So here we go. It is Heineken on the blade versus Stella Artois. Which one's nicer? Which one's better? We'll start with the Heineken. 2 degrees out of the blade system. That is freezing cold. Absolutely freezing cold. I do have to admit, the Phillips Perfect Draft is struggling a little bit with the temperatures today. But, okay, let's go. Lads, I said this before, I'll say it again. I said it about both. That kicks every pub's arse when it comes to how good that tastes. It does. Out of the blade, that's amazing. Served properly, out of the blade, that's top class. It's a completely different Heineken. You wouldn't know. If that was given to you, you wouldn't say that's Heineken. You'd be guessing something else. Some other more expensive lager or something. That is really, really good. Lovely malty notes there. There's no shit aftertaste. Pardon my language. There's no shit aftertaste out of that. In some pubs you get bad aftertaste on a Heineken, and the head doesn't last pissing length. So that is actually really, really good. It's really nice. It's super. Before this gets warmer, because I am inside a window and this room is fucking roasting. Let's get the Stella. Okay. Straight away, that's a bit warmer than that. The Perfect Draft system is struggling slightly today with the temperatures. So it hasn't been at 3 degrees or 4 degrees today. Minimum of 5. Now, I did swap out kegs a while ago. But even though it's warmer, there's great taste quality out of that. Stella Artois is way better out of the Perfect Draft than out of a can or a bottle. 100%. And everything you can get in the Perfect Draft seems to be better quality than out of a can or a bottle. It's way nicer out of it. I don't know why. Someone says because most of the beers are produced in the UK, not in their origin country. But flavours wise, let's go again. It's a really good beer. They use Saz hops in this. I don't know if that's why I'm getting more of a stronger taste profile out of the Stella Artois than what I'm getting out of the Heineken. So Heineken, look at both are very malty, not very bitter. Neither of them are. There's actually This is very pleasant in comparison to anything I'm getting out of the pub for a Heineken in the bar, like, because I can't get Stella Artois on draft anywhere near me here. That's pleasantly malty. Like I said, no unpleasant aftertaste either. Freezing cold, perfect for today. 27 degrees outside. That is ideal. This is a bit warmer, so look it. I'm not going to take points away for that, but the perfect draft is struggling a little bit today. It's not as cold as the Blade. The Blade beers are coming out colder, for sure. I think with Stella Artois, there's probably a little bit more body, a little bit more taste in there than this overall. And I don't know, I didn't think I'd be doing this, because I love Stella Artois out of the perfect draft. I think it's the best. I have been saying it's the best lager out of on the two systems, in my opinion. It has been, for me, the best beer on the two systems. Maybe because it's not coming out as cold. I'm actually edging towards the Heineken at the minute. I didn't think I'd be doing that. I'm edging towards the Heineken a little bit. But look at the lacing, guys. Look at the lacing on the glass. That's quality. That's what you want to see when you're when you buy a home beer system. These are the two. Someone can correct me on this, right? But these are the two most popular lagers on each system. Heineken Blade, owned by Heineken. This is surely the most sold product on the Blade. Stella Artois, it's most reviewed. Sorry, excuse me. It's the most customer reviewed keg on the perfect draft. Might I add, on the Beer Hawk site, it's got 5 stars, I think, and 2,000 or 3,000 reviews from customers. It is the number 1 reviewed product on beerhawk.co.uk. And it's all good. It's all great. Everybody's saying the same thing. It's the best. It's far better than what they've had out of the pub. And I say it about this as well. Far better than what you get out of the pub. But what one is better? And this is so tough. I am leaning towards Heineken, probably because it's a little bit colder, but it's all about the taste at the end of the day, isn't it? You're not going to have 27 degrees every day the bloody week. You know, so I have to try and put it down just to flavour. Head retention and lacing. Look at that. That's class. That's what you want to see. That is so good. I gave these both 10s purely because how better the product is on each machine. But against each other, what's better? You know what, I think if you want a more flavoursome lager, I don't think this is how I should be judging it. If you want a more flavoursome lager, Stella Artois on the perfect draft. There's more flavours there. I'm not going to say it's complex. It's probably not the right word because it's a lager. How complex can a bloody lager be? But there's a little bit more to this Stella Artois. There's a little bit more flavour there. There's probably a little bit more bitterness to the Stella. And I'm on about slight. It's very, very slight extra bitterness there. But if you know, there's so much more going on here in the Stella Artois and the flavour profile. There's lots of malts, but you've also got those Saz hops as well, which bring a bit more flavour there too. The Heineken, I get a lovely. It's what do they call on the beer? 100% malt. Like it is literally so sweet and light. Like this is. I don't know if you can hear that. The ice cream man has popped in. And the kids are going mental. The children are flying around the place. Ice cream van has just arrived. I'd nearly pop out now, but I'm in the middle of a review. Anyway. Right, what was I saying? 100% malt. You can get that in the beer. Like, it is really sweet, nice and light, ideal for a day like this, but we don't have that weather all the time. So I'd say on a hot day, this is probably better than this out of the system on system, because this is colder. Now, it's colder. The Perfect Draft is just struggling a little bit today, probably because of where it's located. It's just inside the window. Windows there. Heat is obviously increased. The room temperature is sky high here at the minute. So the Perfect Draft is struggling a little bit with temperature. So on a hot day, Blade, Heineken. However, like on a normal day, Stella Artois wins out. The flavour profile is far better. And I have also done on the channel how to pour each of these perfectly, how to do this the right way. There's so if you've got a Perfect Draft, check it out. I've got how to pour the perfect Stella Artois, and if you've got a Blade, how to pour the perfect Heineken. Both very similar methods, but applied slightly differently. So, right, let me know your thoughts. Here's the battle. It's Stella Artois versus Heineken. It's Perfect Draft versus Blade. What one do you prefer? Comment on the video. This is what it's all about. It's a community at the end of the day. I want to know your thoughts. So comment on the video if you enjoyed the review. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for a right nice pint. Enjoy the weekend, guys.